First, I'm going to start with the kick drum. And to do that, I'm going to use Sonic Academy Kick 2. Let's call this kick. And I usually like to use some outside samples for like the clicks, the transients. So I've got one that I really like that I've created that I'll just add in here. And then let's just hear what it sounds like to start. We're actually going to make this minus 12, so we have plenty of headroom. That way, if you mix everything to the kick, and the kick's at minus 12, you're not going to have to worry about headroom at all. You'll have plenty. Okay, so it's a little long. I'm going to make it in G. We'll keep it up top. A lot of this is really just trial and error, figuring out what you like. I can say that I will end up bouncing this to a drum rack in Ableton, which you can then further control the length. So I'm not too concerned about length. I just want it to be pretty punchy at first and maintain the high volume throughout the meat of the kick. And I should probably high pass this, so let's solo it. That is sounding pretty good. So let me bounce that. Oh, mess that up. Back. Cool. So now I'll drag that to a new channel and create a drum rack. And the reason I use a drum rack is I think you just get a little bit better control, as well as the ability to audition different kicks if you want to change later on. Almost like a third of the time when I finish a track, I'll just start swapping in different kicks. And almost a third of the time, I end up switching the kick at the end of the track, like once it's all said and done, just because it sounds better and it works better. So the drum rack is really convenient for being able to do that. Also, if you duplicate it and go to classic envelope mode and bring the sustain down to 0, and then the decay somewhere between 3 and 500, you get this like pre-kick almost that has some of the sub frequency, but not the full decay of it. And that allows you to use it almost as like the intro or the outro kick, or like a transitional kick, where some people might just high pass it and just cut the lows out. I actually prefer to leave the lows in and just shorten the decay so that you get a bit of that sub without actually the full meat of the kick. And it's just, in a club, I think that just works a lot better. So let's fade this out a little bit. Yeah, it's a really long kick, so we don't need all of that. We also should bring it down 12. And when I'm processing my kicks, I really don't do much except for some EQ. And I usually just try to get the boxiness or the knockiness out in like this area between like 400 and 1000. Okay, now let's make the channel. Oops. Yes, I think that's sounding pretty good to start. We can always adjust the length or go back to the top plugin if we need to change the key of the kick or something like that. So in the next video, we will begin doing the rest of the drums, starting with the shakers and Foley sounds.
Thanks everybody for watching, commenting, and indeed liking. We really do appreciate all the support we get here on our Sonic Academy YouTube channel. So if you found this video super useful, please, we'd love you to hit the subscribe button. We update the YouTube channel every week with new content. And if you want to watch some more relevant content, just click on the videos beside me.